Namaste and blessings. What's going on, you guys? Welcome and welcome back to my channel, Rose Serpent Oracle. My name is Nela Mad, and today we're going to be channeling messages for a very specific collective, okay? And so, if you choose to stay, I would just like to ask you to take a moment to take a deep breath in, okay, with me. Together, we're going to clear the energy. So, taking a deep breath in. And we're gonna release tension, urgency, and we want to decree divine protection in all directions, okay? All right, you guys. And so, like I said, these messages are gonna be for a very specific collective. We're gonna start with messages from Lord Ganesha, okay? And when I say a specific collective, I guess I should expand on it, right? I mean, a collective of truth seeker, of people who are evolving and growing and seeking truth. And I say that because there's a lot of nonsense out there in truth, you guys. And so I am doing the work, you know what I mean? I know what this journey takes, and there's a lot to it. And so I know that the people that come across my energy or come across this channel, it is because they are ready for revelations, for confirmations, and because they are truth seekers, okay? People with positive intentions, because there's a lot of bypassing, and it's not me speaking negatively, it is the truth. And so we have number 33 with the energy of guidance, and look at that, we have all these ascended masters here. So we have the energy of guidance with master number 33. We have perseverance, beautiful artwork. We have childlike expression. And energetic movement. Okay. So, Ascendant Master Lord Ganesha is speaking of listening to our inner guidance, our inner sage, our inner guide, our heart. This card of guidance is also reminding us of the importance to take time to go inward, to set time for meditation, for introspection. Okay, it is also about learning to listen to our inner guidance, our heart. It's very easy to go into, feeling conflicted when we are having to deal with life or, challenges, or, yeah, sometimes we just have the tendency to, um, to overthink even. And so this card of guidance is saying, we have to find a way to create the space in order for us to truly listen. And when the inner conflict, the conflicted aspects of us are having a battle, it's very important, right? To connect with this aspect of us that is childlike expression, is our inner child, the aspect of us that holds our innocence. So this is about the child within, okay? And also with energetic movement, this is about finding a healthy way also to navigate this journey. Sometimes we might be feeling stressed out or overburdened, or, just, we all go through periods of time where we're like, man, I'm tired. I feel like I got nothing. You know what I mean? It's very easy to go into being stressed out or feeling conflicted or confused, or overwhelmed. Okay, so I feel like the message is very connected. So there's a reminder here, persevere. You're working through gaining a lot of resilience. You know what I mean? There's a lot of growth. You're learning to become solid within you, right? And it's important to, when having those moments of friction with our ego and our heart, right, to find a healthy way to support ourselves, to support our processing. All right, everybody processes things very differently too. And so childlike expression speaks of the aspect of us that holds innocence and faith, and it dreams, the dreams, you know what I mean, is the dreamer, is the aspect of us that believes in miracles, and that is more flexible and more open to experiencing life as an adventure. And energetic movement is about the understanding that we have to support our physical vessel. And so moving, dancing, walking, you know what I mean, is very important in order to also remove stagnant energy. With this card, yeah, there's an energy of divine protection, and also of, don't worry, you will receive the clarity, the support, and the guidance that you need when you're ready. However, we have to be open and receptive, right? We have to persevere. And so, yeah, we're going to expand with the messages, but this is what I got so far. Anything else? This feels good. Yes. How about getting some spirit animals messages? So let's see what they want to channel for you. Dolphin. You see, dolphin goes with this energy of childlike expression, because dolphins represent frequency, high energy, gentleness, joy, love. There's a sense of innocence when you look at this cute little dolphin. And then the frequency, right? So rising our frequency. I feel like this one is great. So we have the energy of the dolphin, water element. We have the bear with earth. So the bear speaks of, being sustainable, nurturing, nourishment, right? Paying attention once again to the element of earth, our relationship with our body, with our environment. We have the gazelle. And the gazelle is about deep listening and feeling worthy of, and then recognizing our inner beauty. They also speak of resilience, because they deal with heat with a lot of fire, and so they have a lot of resilience within them. And they're also very beautiful and unique. And so that's perfect here with the energy of perseverance. You see. Let's get one more. The hummingbird, and the hummingbird is such a very special bird, element of air. Wow. Okay, so it's about self-expression and communication. um it's about our uniqueness. The hummingbird is also a messenger. And so, yeah, it is about deep listening. So it involves the aspect of our senses, you know what I mean. It's not just the part where we listen to our mental body, but it's also about how do I feel and what is my body communicating with me. Remember, we have the mental body, emotional body, physical body, and spiritual bodies. So I feel that these two go together. I'm hearing also synchronicities and paying attention to nature and receiving messages from, from the spirit world. Like I said, the hummingbird um, is a very powerful totem. Speaks of divine guidance and messengers. They're messengers, and they hold a very unique and powerful perspective and perception too. And this is why you see like the rainbow, right? The rainbow energy. Awesome. So spirit is speaking of gentleness and movement, being open, being flexible, nurturing, being sustainable, right? Building stamina, building resilience, healing the body. I'm also hearing there's so many messages coming from just these ones. Learning to receive, learning to also find humor within the, our experiences sometimes, and most of the time when we are undergoing this journey, when we're going through the challenges that come with this journey, it's very easy to forget to, find some humor within the experiences because, yes, I mean, it's intense, right? All right, so moving forward, we are going to use now tarot and it's ready. So we have the energy of Mercury in Sagittarius. So Spirit is saying right now, this is the time to persevere. And this energy speaks of, you know, Sagittarius, the truth seeker. So this is about shifting our perception, our perspective of ourselves, others, the world. And this is also about implementing, seeking the correct data, utilizing our willpower, our solar plexus in order to make sure that we're moving with, with being very intentional with clarity of mind. I said it, my truth seekers. That's the energy of Sagittarius. And Sagittarius, is the sage, is the teacher. So there's a lot of energy with this card. However, it can cause some disruption too. Okay. We have the Princess of Wands reverse. So this is about some of you might be experiencing a level of hesitation. Okay, you might be asking yourself, how do I deal with this energy? Like I said, we are working through mastering the elements, right? And the spirit of fire, when it's out of balance, it can become very uncomfortable. So you might be experiencing a level of discomfort, feeling conflicted, or like overwhelmed. And this is why energetic movement is very important. Taking things easy, okay, and understanding that you're building your energy bodies, okay, your vehicles right now. We have the Tower reverse. And so there's an energy of things being disrupted and having to review foundations. This is a lot of Mars energy, so a lot of fire once again, okay? This is meant to initiate you though. This is meant to initiate you. However, what I see is that Spirit wants you to approach things with more ease, with more trust, with more faith. So there's no need to rush. What I'm hearing here with the Tower, it is okay to not feel okay. And sometimes we just have to let go. We just have to take a moment and we have to go. We have to give a break. Sometimes we are overworked or tired. Okay, so listening to your body, listening to your inner guidance. The Hermit, you see, you have to balance the energy. Action. We want to take action when we're feeling joyful, and not to say that, sometimes you have to take action even when there is discomfort and fear and all of the things. However, the energy here is saying, listen, like, yes, you are meant to be taking action, but we don't want to be taking action from a place where where you're all over the place. There needs to be a way to deal with things, and so it is up to you to focus on problem solving. So I feel that Spirit is suggesting, times to go inward with the Hermit so that you can hear the messages that your guides, your ancestors, nature, divinity is trying to bestow upon you, right? And your higher self. So we want to make sure that we're taking action from a place to where we feel some kind of a level of harmony, okay? And if you need help and you need support, it's important to reach out, okay? But we have the card of the Hermit, and so you might be feeling like you want to be by yourself, or you need some time in solitude. But the hermit is beautiful because the hermit wants to take you to the underworld and into your unconscious in order to reveal what might be blocking you or what needs to be reevaluated with this tower, so then you can embrace this princess of swords and not get, you know, burned. The prince of swords, now you see how this is fire and this is air, and it's reverse. And so I feel that spirit want to reveal to you something, some information, or want you to see something, or shift your perception or your perspective, and even sometimes your approach to things. And so it requires deep listening. However, once again, you're not alone. You're being reminded that you have um, guidance available. All you have to do is persevere, create the space, and yeah, you might just need to shift your frequency. Okay, sometimes it's not that what we're doing is bad or is not the way. Sometimes it's just the frequency. We have to work on that, right? Adjustment with Libra. So this is about finding a harmonious approach to things, balancing things out, because the divine creator wants you to be sustainable. It wants you to, yes, do the work and shadow work and all of the things, but it also wants you to, to find some time to do things that make you feel relaxed and joyful. Ace of Swords reverse. So we're working through gaining clarity of direction, of thoughts. Some of you might be readjusting your belief system, and once again, that creates sometimes like internal battles. So this energy is saying, listen, okay, we're working through revelations, the devil reverse here, okay? And so the hermit is meant to be supporting you and revealing what needs to be shifted with this tower in reverse and in the energy of Libra. However, if you are undergoing, like if you're going through it emotionally, just know that that's temporary. It's understandable because of the energy that is here. Remember, you are meant to be supporting yourself, nourishment, nurturing, movement. Take a pause. Remind yourself that you're persevering, that you're building resilience, that you're not alone. Go in nature. Go on the medicine of your spirit animals. And here I want to say you are moving through the waters of confusion and feeling lost or even disconnected, right? Things might not be the way you want it, but, or just trust that everything is happening how it is because it's meant to bring clarity so that you know what is it that needs to be shifted, and clarity will come, all right? Follow the guidance. If you have to get into studying or talk to someone or write things down, don't be impulsive, and just yeah, reach out to someone if you have to. All right, you guys, this feels very good. I just want to say thank you so much. May you be blessed on your journey. Patience, patience, patience. You're not alone. Please let me know if this resonated. I love you so. May you be blessed, beautiful collective of peace warriors and truth seekers. Ciao, ciao.